OK Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. And tonight, it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Stephencurry.
When you look at his true shooting percentage, it's really been impressive over the last 10 games. He's playing to his strengths, taking smart shots, and we'll see if he can keep this momentum going.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moody, and it's Green in at the 5 spot. Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong, and realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside drains the triple.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there, ready to go off the feed.
The 3 from Curry, and it's Holmgren with a rebound. Dort, the pass to Williams. Now Holmgren, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Williams. Back to Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Moody. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Pass to Williams. That 3's off the mark. Golden State with the ball. It's a 3-point game. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter here. Out of bounds, it'll be Thunderball. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 25-point game against Denver. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Here's Holmgren, and the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
1 minute left in the first quarter of the game. Butler against Holmgren. Outside, Green. Here's Podziemski. And miss after miss right now. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. He drops it from range.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Spencer. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And here's Butler. The three. Post. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good! And so the first quarter is in the books. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 8. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Shaigilgeousalexander is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams, then it's Aaron Wiggins, and it's Caruso in at the 3. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. The rebound by Post. So it's the Warriors now, coming off a win against the Blazers.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Caruso with the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 7. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
Both teams deciding to change it up. .149 left to play in the first half. Pajemski's shot is good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And how about Brandon Pajemski, Richard? When he's given the minutes, he can stuff the stat sheet.
Yeah, even when it comes to his rebounding, BA, that's the result of great heart, great hustle, and great timing. His teammates feed off his energy.
Now here's Pajemski, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Wiggins against Butler. Over Wiggins. Butler can't get it to go. Thunder leading by 7. Back to Dort. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Green. Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And that one misses. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Good on the second one.
One of the toughest players in the NBA. No doubt Butler's teammates love having him around.
Pass to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. And he buries his first look. Warriors trail by 8. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
Warriors next team. Get up and make some noise once again for your Warriors next team.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Butler. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Holmgren against Butler. Right side, Williams. Dort outside. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Moody. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Man, they've been quite a team to watch this season. Check out this stat. Their point differential, plus 12 this season.
I mean, you got to go back to the early 70s Lakers, Bucks, and the 95-96 Bulls teams to compare what this group has accomplished this season. This team has the makings of one of the most dominant seasons we've ever seen.
And so we wrap up the first half. Thunder out in front. They lead by 8. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr here with us now. Coach, what do you want to see from this team in the second half?
Well, we got to make some stops and get a little traction in this game. I mean, we fell behind right away, and so let's make a push the first 4 or 5 minutes, get back in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Into center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Golden State Warriors.
You can see their game plan. Play outside in. They just haven't gotten to the end part. And maybe they won't.
They would if I were coaching.
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they haven't quite looked like themselves lately. The question is, how do they get back to the top? How do they recapture that magic? I think it starts with raising the intensity level. Become more aggressive, night after night, fight after fight. Aggressive is right.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You have to like what we're seeing from Shaigilgeousalexander.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Warriors trail by 8. Let's find out the news on Stephencurry. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while, but undeterred, already back in action and pushing through it. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Moody in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephencurry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Heald's checked in for the Warriors. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he's good on the second. 1:41 left in the third. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Taking a look at the last 10 games, here are the players who have been flat out dominant scoring the ball and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Shaigilgeous-Alexander on top. Stephencurry is second.
These last couple games, both these guys have been red hot, finding buckets with ease and playing from the heart.
Outside Pajemski. Heald against Caruso. And here's Butler outside. Jimmy buckets with the tray.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Back to Williams. Rebounded by Butler.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Three-pointer. That shot is off.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Williams' shot is good.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Warriors trail by 14. Outside Butler. Butler, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry surveys. 6 on the shot clock. Butler. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Dort for 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Curry. Launches it. No good. And And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
On the drive, Butler can be so sudden. The moment he sees an opening, he just takes off.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The shot by Pajemski, no good. Thunder leading by 20. Here's Williams. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Outside Moody. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Pajemski. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Good work defensively by Dort. For Oklahoma City, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Thunder.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shaigilgeousalexander.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point land. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Golden State with the ball. Butler with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Well, Richard with the relocations and the floor he covers. Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that's good as he hits both shots. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Hey,
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Pass to Butler. Clock at 6. Shoots over Wiggins. And no good, trying to use the glass. And here's Caruso outside. Misses the shot. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad. They really